just worked. I don't know why. How am I supposed to test audio? Bow chicka bow wow. Bam, test. All right, that works. And I'm picking up on the Discord. Oh, that's what we can test with. Also coming out of my my monitor instead of my, there it is. Yep, default output. Go to headphones. Yeah.
Me?
Like no, Discord audio was spitting out in the wrong place.
Oh.
How's my audio sound?
Sounds just fine.
Excellent. I went and spent a stupid amount of money on something I might regret spending money on. We are streaming, and it worked on the first try.
Awesome. I guess once Brett shows up, we'll just hit the ground running.
Sounds good.
Since someone, well, you know what? I guess I'll just control Yolanda for the evening.
You can make her disappear.
Not a bad idea.
Shove her in the bag of holding.
Blink.
She passed out after the undead encounter. And I'm carrying her around in my backpack of holding.
Hmm.
So here's an idea
Sure.
that I think is a great character idea for someone who's going to come and go and is kind of flaky. Is they're a robot, they're a construct that shrinks down to the size of a cube, and when they play, they're here. When they don't play, they shrink down to the size of the cube because they're recharging.
Hey, that could work.
That's what I would do if I was going to be a little flaky. Oh, unrelated to D&D.
Okay.
I went for a run today.
Mm-hmm.
I was struck by such good ideas for Monster of the Week.
Oh, good.
It's going to be fantastic.
Excellent.
I need to remind myself to look at your character sheet because I don't remember what your sect is all about other than magical artifacts.
I don't know if I ever went any further than that.
Like I think you have to pick like 2 things they do and 2 things that are bad or something. Or maybe that's the agency. I have to look.
Could be.
Because I think it'll be relevant.
Sure. I really want to DM the game to where you all play bards.
Did you watch that saxophone thing?
Yes.
I was like, yes, bards. We'd all have to be a different kind of bard. Because there's like there's like 5 subclasses, so
something like that, yeah.
Is it just
I did buy another one of those card packs today.
Oh yeah, I saw your
Or last night.
Which one did you get?
I got the CR 6 to 16 creatures because that's about the wheelhouse of what we're in right now. It just helps me on planning. So when we've got combat out, I just have the card.
Yeah. It's either that or you have like 18 million tabs open, right?
Yeah, for me it gets really hard because I've always got seemingly like 6 or 8 windows open while I'm trying to pay attention to the game map and move tokens and everything. So this kind of moves it off screen. If I had a second monitor, even if I had a second monitor, it still wouldn't be great because everything happens in the confines of the Roll20 window.
So the Roll20 windows, you can pop out windows from it.
Oh, that is true. But I just like also having these physical supplements in the rare case of ever one day, let's play an actual in-person game. And I'm like, I've got all these resources.
I would love to play in person.
Me too. I want the dungeon screen up and everything.
Oh, I'd have to buy dice. I don't have dice.
I've got so much dice, so many dice. Are you ready to kill the Nightwalker?
What Nightwalker?
Yeah, exactly. What Nightwalker?
Jeff has managed to put himself into 2 video spaces at once.
My camera can't handle that for some reason.
I didn't know.
Or can it?
I don't think it's possible.
I did see it for a split second. Yeah, I did see it for a split second. Yeah, I did too.
I've never been able to output to multiple places.
Okay. Let's get our stuff set. Let me get my dice.
You know which Nightwalker.
The Nightwalker, right? The only one?
Jeff really wants the person in front of him to be a Nightwalker.
I think Ataz is a Nightwalker. He's got to be something because he's definitely dead, or he definitely died, and he did not want to be back from the dead. And if he came back after that, well, fuck him for being indecisive.
It's possible he's a Nightwalker.
Oh, so Serena didn't remember Atalas before because of some memory thing, but now she's fused with Armin, so she probably has an idea.
Yeah.
I
She
guess
recognizes him.
Maybe she doesn't have an idea. They have an idea. They know.
They know. Those people.
That thing.
The Nightwalkers.
The Nightwalkers.
When in doubt, blame it on the Nightwalkers.
I mean, Sean, dice are good and cheap. I've got like almost 10 sets of dice.
When I need them, I'll buy them.
Yeah, that's kind of more or less what happened with me.
So how you feeling about Dungeon World? We gonna do that?
I would very much like to do it. It's just me setting everything up, really.
You don't have to set up a lot. You just have to have.
No, well, I mean,
grasp of the
you
rules.
you know what I mean by that.
Like there's a mental leap you need to do
Mhm.
where you feel comfortable, and the only person that can get you over that leap is yourself.
Yeah. Waiting on Brett now. He's playing threes for some reason.
I could send you a really good podcast if that would inspire you.
Is it the one with the guy with the pink hair?
No. He's I mean he wrote Dungeon World, so that's a whole other thing where he talks about it. But like I don't know, it's like if you watch his videos, you're like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, but it doesn't tell you like how to do it. It just makes you feel good about it. Like the podcast I listen to, it's very much we're doing this thing. Okay, that triggered a move, so I have to do this thing.
Sure.
They talk about it as they learn.
Okay.
But like they're doing this giant monster of the week game.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes they'll dive into other universes. Like they have this interdimensional thing that they do, and whenever they do an interdimensional thing, they do a story arc in another game.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what I wanted to do in Monster of the Week, but it's been hard to get y'all to go to Fantasy World. I threw something out there and y'all are like, yeah.
Maybe I just missed it. Maybe young Flanagan is just dense.
It's just a group of murder hobos. They don't see the opportunities coming at them. They just do things.
I feel like y'all are going less murder hobo right now, just because, like, Constantine is kind of anchoring y'all in one way,
Yeah.
and y'all like legitimately saved multiple people recently, and I was confused.
Well, I think we're finally just getting it out of our system.
It was season 1, and now we're in season 2.
Yeah. All the kinks have been worked out.
We had to retire Klaus and retire old Flanagan.
I think once Klaus is really out of the picture, I think everything kind of evened out, since it wasn't basically just chaotic all the time.
Like, I felt like Chris didn't know what Klaus wanted, and maybe Klaus didn't know what Klaus wanted, other than just to be crazy.
Yeah.
Or maybe he was so mentally disturbed he couldn't not.
I'm going to give Brett 5 more minutes, and then I'm just going to go.
All right.
Because
two people versus the Nightwalkers. We got this.
Because I see him in Discord playing a game.
I think Threes is a phone game.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't know. Like, I don't know how phone games work with Discord. Like, does it just sit open if you leave your phone There he is.
There he is.
Maybe.
There he is.
There's our man. There's our man.
He's there.
There he is.
There he is.
He made it.
Hooray!
Hold on. Not see.
Y'all hear,
There he goes.
y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Friday.
Those
Cool.
look like new headphones.
They are.
Fancy.
Where'd you steal those from?
Are we are we rolling live?
Yes.
We're rolling live.
Who'd you have to kill to get those?
Frank. We'll leave it
Oh
at
man, don't worry though. Frank
No,
will be,
not
Frank will be
Frank.
back.
Poor Frank.
Poor Frank. All right.
That's an old poll, and he doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah. All right. Let's just get rolling.
Oh,
since,
that's from the
U-Realms.
old thing. Yeah, that's right, Frank.
Frank
I
from
think-
U-Realms.
I caught that a couple of times. He came back like several times, even when I was playing.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Good old Frank.
Good old Frank. All
I
right.
wouldn't try calling him anytime soon.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z, you guys took a little trip to an abandoned village that Davros had heard reports about undead kind of swarming the area. You started poking at them, and then they formed Legion, or as you kept hearing telepathically from it, we are Legion. After a grueling battle, though, you successfully defeated Legion, and as the last body the last heap of bodies fall to the ground and stop moving around, you immediately find yourself walking up a pathway to a platform at the top, where you see a man holding his hands above his head, long glowing black hair. You see 5 multicolored orbs floating in the air around like the main platform.
Are we back at full health? Because I'm at full health and I don't know why.
Just roll with it.
Okay.
We have been made whole.
So we clearly identify this guy as a Taz, right? It's got completely obvious.
Arena immediately recognizes who it is as he turns around and sees the party.
I think that, like, the spirit of Serena would kind of reach out like it does when I'm attacking things
Yeah.
and gape at him, confused. But it doesn't look like Serena. It looks like more Serena than Armin Arena, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as the person looks back, he kind of lowers his hands, and the orbs still remain in the air, but they very slowly begin to just kind of fade. He sees Eastaval, and a wash of confusion comes across his face. How did you come here? The defenses were supposed to be impenetrable, or so I was told.
Come on, Ataz. We're not the D team, we're the A team. Get with the program. Defenses, smenches.
Defenses get stitches.
Yeah, whatever. Eastavalt scoffs.
Clearly unimpressed.
You mean that tingling feeling that I got as I walked up the steps? Those defenses?
Something like that.
I thought it was a gnat.
There's just a little bit of friction.
Just a little bit.
Just to get you going.
Anybody else say anything?
You're supposed to be dead, Ataz.
Well,
And you
I
rejected life.
I was, and I did, and I'm back. Well, yes and no.
That's super helpful.
Well, let me give you some exposition.
Well, then go
Ataz
ahead and
says.
spit it out.
After you tried to revive me, I was told that Urfrus returned at a later date and dug up my body and carried me back to the Lonely Tower in Moonwood. There, I was forcefully revived by Cesabil, a Yuan-Ti wizard who doesn't live on this plane, but he likes it, so he lives here. He himself apparently was watching you guys fight the blue dragon, ancient blue dragon. After he forcefully revived me, I didn't want to. I just wanted to stay dead. You know, I didn't do much, but it is what it is. Here we are again. Cesabil is aware of Tiamat trying to enter the material plane. And apparently because I was close to you guys, he's convinced that you will likely defeat Tiamat. So he revived me, and he kind of gave me a boost, a big boost to all of my wizardly powers. So I'm a lot more competent than I was in that blue dragon battle. Now, at least. He doesn't want the plane destroyed, as you know, he's really come to like it. He's had a lot of back and forth with it over the years. So I've been returned to help you, but I don't understand how you made it here specifically. It shouldn't be possible.
When you say here specifically, do you mean the village? And I point, I guess, down the hill?
As you turn to point down the hill, you notice that off in the distance, basically just far vision, you notice that you are on a floating rock in the middle of kind of an ethereal nothingness.
Okay,
You
traveled
are
interdimensionally.
you are on the astral plane, Ataz says. I don't understand how you got here. This Cesabil set this up as a special place for me to train. And he set up the warding so nobody else could get in.
Wait, so you're saying we're on the astral plane right now?
Yes.
I feel like we'd notice if we did that. But we are incompetent, apparently, because we didn't.
Well, I don't know how you got here. I know how I get here.
Well, how do you get here? Help us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cesabil transports me between the material plane and the astral
So
plane.
who is Cesabil? You said she's some he, it?
He
He's a UNT. That's like a snake person?
Yeah, he's a snake person wizard, more or less.
So you're working with a UNT?
I feel like
Well-
we've some of those.
Yes, I'm working with the UNT. With a UNT.
Those typically align less than goodly.
Well, he is doing his best to keep Faerun from being destroyed. So I'm going to say he's probably doing it for his own gain.
So he's being pragmatic, not trying to be goodly anyway. He's just being selfish.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You're just a means to an end. You're a tool.
I mean, he has told me that he really likes living here in Faerun, and he doesn't want to see it destroyed. So he's way more powerful than me. I can't really do anything about it.
So he's more powerful than you. You've been given a power boost. He's so powerful that he can boost your power by bringing you back from the dead. And he commands Ufrus, right?
I don't know why Ufrus did that. Is the thing. I'm just about as in the dark as you are about it. I just know that I'm to help you defeat Tiamat eventually.
And Cecibil thinks that we are competent enough to actually bring down Tiamat, or at least end his hold over this plane.
Apparently.
I'd really like to talk to Cecibil. He has a lot more confidence in us than I do.
As you say those words, that tingling that Sir Eastaval felt as they crossed the warding, the entire party feels that, and a kind of shimmer washes over the area around you. You hear some kind of snake-like noises coming from behind the party.
I immediately draw my sword.
And in front of the party materializes
a big sexy snake man.
a big sexy snake man.
Just to be clear, actually sexy or like terrifying? I'm okay with either.
If you were a snake or snake woman, he would be extremely appealing. To us regular mortals, it's probably a little disconcerting.
No, wait. Let me...
He's got beautiful plumage.
In the nether regions?
Right. Because that's how it works with snake men.
Gotta position him right. Just right. And then in front of the party, two giant Yuan-Ti abominations appear. Materialize, just pop into existence.
Boink.
Boink. Swords drawn. One of the snake men is literally just a human body with a snake head, and he's got two snakes for arms. That would be this guy over here.
I do not see them on my
Scroll
end.
down.
Oh, I see them.
Now you see them. One of the Yuan-Ti abominations says, Ataz, we have finally found you. You will lead us to Cecibil. Roll for initiative.
Well, hold on. We might just give him up. Ataz has not been useful to us, in all honesty.
Yeah, let's just let the snake men have him.
Yeah, let's just give up a guy for death.
Maybe they'll give us a reward.
I see.
Is that what you're going to do?
I see
No.
nothing wrong with this. No, I'm gonna roll initiative. I'm trying to be goodly. It's difficult sometimes.
It's, yeah. I mean, I get it.
We're gonna go with the 15.
Oh shit! I think I have advantage on initiative rolls. And
Double
it's-
check that.
And it's supposed to like just work. And it's rage, military, reckless, danger sense. Yeah. By
Well,
7th level,
'cause-
I'm so honed. I have advantage on initiative rolls.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
I'm feral, is what it says.
Dun, 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 dun,
But it's supposed to roll it automatically when it didn't. So that's annoying.
Oh, I'll just re-roll it and I'll fix it if it's better. That is better. Oh, it automatically did. Okay.
Because it was the second one.
Let me descend. All right. Leading off, the first Yuan Ti abomination, this big, large monstrosity, begins to slither up the path, and at the nearest thing to him, which happens to be Hafen.
He did not roll a crit for his initiative.
Oh, you're right. So it is you. Let's
I
fix
need
that.
to run recklessly at them first.
Sure. Good point.
I'm gonna heft the Vorpal longsword. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna heft the Vorpal longsword, and I'll run into the one at the left. Is this kind of? Can I be here? Is there rocks blocking the way or something? Or
Any rocks that you see are going to count as hazardous terrain because they're kind of tall. They're kind of spiked out of the ground and stuff like that. So you can move through them. It's just double movement, but
it
you move
looks
down
my
here
path
and
would be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He is. Which one is he? He's the type. That type. Okay.
The sight of UNT throws me into a rage, and I recklessly swing my sword,
Recklessly.
which means I have advantage. Hopefully that doesn't bite me.
You definitely hit. For 16 damage.
And again!
And again, you hit again. Again. 20. 20 and 16 for 36 damage.
And he dies, right?
He is still standing.
Damn it. Mistakes were made.
You ragefully swing your sword twice. You lacerate one of the snake arms, and you put a heavy gash across his chest. Each head makes a noise as the arms waggle really fast.
Waggly arms.
Waggly arms. Do you do anything else?
Can I... So there's this stone-looking pillar thing.
Thing right next to you?
Yeah.
That right there?
Can I leap or kind of slide behind it a little bit to get some cover?
Sure.
I don't know what.
Does that... you're going to engage to do that. Engage in an attack of opportunity from Snake Man in front of you.
Then I don't want to. I want to stand my ground and be reckless.
All right. The Yuan Ti, this big guy, is going to start advancing on the party. He sees Ataz at the end of the path, and he wants him. But Hafen is in the way. He is going to make 3 attacks at Hafen. With the first one, he will bite with his big snake jaws and miss Hafen. You smack him in the face with your with your staff and knock him out of there, stop the attack from happening. He continues with 2 scimitar blows at you. The first scimitar blow, you take 22 slashing damage. And on the second one, you take 11. For a total of 33 slashing damage. Now it's your turn.
That was 33.
33.
Okay. Well, since he's standing right there, I'm just going to shock and grasp him.
Hey. $22, absolutely, for 19 lightning damage. Do you take any other actions, bonus or not?
Quicken the spell points and cast. Well, yes. Cast Mel's Minute Meteors and send the first two smacking into his face.
So DC saves. Oh my god. I rolled double ones.
Womp womp.
Double damage. 28 fire damage smashes him in the face. I cannot believe that. 2 ones. Wow. Lucky you.
Okay, and that's it for me. Unfortunately.
You have earned a bonus ability of smashing him in the face with both of those Melt's Minute Meteors that he is now... He is now blinded. So all of his attacks, everybody's attacks have, or all of his attacks have disadvantage now. All right, Sir Eastaval. He is blinded, so your attacks are at advantage.
All right.
Ooh.
How about now? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Sum up with your headset.
No, I'm just I'm mulling.
Can y'all hear me now?
I can,
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us? Is the question.
Yes, I can now. Sorry
Okay.
about that. I guess the batteries were deader than I thought on that.
Oh, yeah. You started getting real quiet there before you switched over. So Jeff, to move through those two spaces, that's 10, 20, that's 30 movement right there. Because if you go through here, that'll be 10, 20, 30 to move that.
What about the other side?
As long as you don't go through these squares, that's hazard or not hazard. Yeah, well, it's hazardous terrain in terms of double movement.
What about right there?
Okay.
All right, I don't see my staff as an attack here. I'm missing it.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of these fancy new spells that I didn't even know I had.
Hell yeah.
That's why I asked. So before I initiate that, we did do a long rest, right? Like in the sense that I can choose new spells. I can pick new, holy spells anytime we do a long rest. Can I?
Yeah.
Do that?
Well, if you've got the spell slots for it, go for it.
Okay, cool.
Destructive wave. You strike the ground, creating a burst of divine energy that ripples outward from you. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, and that is creatures of choice within range, must succeed on a con of saving throw or take 5d6. All right, yeah, draw your circle or whatever. I assume that it probably hits everything.
It does.
Okay, so they all need to make Constitution saving throws. All right. Their Constitution is that. What is your save? 18?
Yes, 18.
Only the big one passes. The rest failed. 16, 20, and I'm just going to go left to right on it. Roll one more for this guy.
Roll like a third one?
Yeah, only this guy passed. Everybody, the other three failed.
Oh, okay. So I think it's just the two, 5d6 thunder and 5d6 radiant. So I'm going to do radiant damage.
Okay.
So it's just the 2.
It's only 2 creatures. It says creatures of choice. I don't see.
Oh no, I was just rolling the 2 damage rolls for everybody.
Oh no! Roll for each one.
Oh, okay. So that was the first one. Who did that hit?
I'm just gonna go left or right. And
Starting-
so that he takes 36, or because it's either take 5d6 as well as 5d6 necrotic. Oh, so those 2 rolls are for 1.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm asking you.
I was just saying that would affect everybody. Because it's
Right.
a wave of thunder and then a wave of radiant.
Okay.
But
yeah, I guess that makes
each one. I don't care.
I guess that makes sense. So a wave of thunder. So 20, 36. So this guy, the scales begin to fry over, and his body locks up as his snake arms kind of rigor mortis, and he just kind of thunks over onto the side of the ground, dead. The big Yuan Ti, you can see the lightning lancing through his body. But he is still standing. And the small guy over here, which is... Is he not in the turn order? Yeah, there he is.
This was the spell I was most excited about. I was like, sweet.
Oh, yeah.
It's direct damage and crowd it's direct AoE damage and crowd control.
This guy over here takes 36 damage as well. Oh, but so they are all knocked prone, because that's what the spell said. Yes. A creature that succeeds on its saving throw takes half damage and isn't knocked prone. Oh, so he still does take damage, so he still takes 18 damage.
Exactly. And he's not knocked prone.
Because it's weird because it says each creature you choose within 30 feet of you must make a con saving throw or take, but then at the end it says if it succeeds, it still takes half. So,
well, everybody just takes the Constitution saving throw, and they either pass or they don't. If they pass, they only take half damage and don't get knocked down. If they fail, they...
Yeah. Well, no, what I'm saying is in the initial sentence it says pass or take damage. Because a lot of spells are pass and take half damage. It's just weird wording on this spell specifically.
I gotcha. Well, apparently it was in the player's handbook.
No. Yeah, that's totally fine. All right, so big Yuan Ti and little Yuan Ti are knocked down, but big guy here is still standing. All right. Do you do anything else, first of all?
Nope, that's it.
That's it for you. All right. He is dead. He's out of the turn order. Big guy here spends half his movement getting up, and then he slithers up right here. And he sees what you did, Sir Eastaval, and he begins to wrap his tail around you.
Now, is he still blind?
No, the blonde one is the one on the other side of you.
Oh, so they're not prone, though, right?
This one was, but he got up.
Oh, and he can still do the tail wrap?
Well, it's half your movement to get up, and he moved 5 feet, so...
Got it.
You take 11 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled. He then takes his scimitar and swipes it twice at Arena.
He has advantage.
Ooh, baby. He hits you with both scimitar attacks. You take 22 slashing damage.
11 slashing damage. resistance and all that.
Yeah, it's a good thing to have.
Especially when you run around naked.
Mm-hmm.
Naked.
This guy over here takes a look at Hafen on the other side of Mr. Yuan T.
Like what you see?
Like, just kind of,
Sup, bro?
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. Your DC is
Over 9,000.
16.
Ooh.
You hear very clearly just from his mouth, just a very slithery attack. Atas.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a good idea to me.
On a failed save,
It is a good idea.
it pursues the course of action you described to the best of its ability. So it has influenced you to run up and attack Ataz. Arena, you are now up.
Excellent. I did not see that snake tell him to go attack Kataz, so I'm not concerned. But we got this giant ass snake trying to eat Siristoval, or at least choke him. So, while he's grappled, can I gain advantage through flanking?
No. No.
Okay.
No.
I asked because I want to know. It does not change the fact that I'm going to attack recklessly, though.
Hope you don't hit Siristoval. Hope you don't roll a 1.
Well, that would suck, but risks and all that. I move closer to make sure I got a good hit on Siristoval if I do take him out. And I bring down the Vorpal Sword, all crazy like, trying to remove the tail from him and free him from his capture. If my character sheet will not crash again. And swing recklessly. 25.
I was really hoping for that 1.
I mean, it would have been great.
It would be funny, wouldn't it?
25 damage? That's good.
25. Yeah, that definitely hits.
And I
He
swing
tries to-
again.
He tries to bat away your swing, but you're too deft.
17. I don't have
17 does. A 17 does hit.
24.
So
Crush
for a
his
total
legs.
for a total of looks like 54 damage.
That feels pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's not
That's
bad.
pretty good.
Just think if my
That's
sword was on fire.
Should get some oil.
That's an idea. Go all witch
Hey.
on him.
Right? Do you do anything else?
I cackle maniacally as I rage through those hits.
Be like that one-eyed guy from Game of Thrones. What's his name?
The blinded Yuan Ti is he's kind of flailing about, hissing, and he swings his sword wildly in front of him, where Hafen is standing, and misses with his first scimitar attack, swinging with the second one, getting a lucky hit in.
I'm gonna reflect some
You
of
take
that.
you take 11 damage, and he's still going for a third one, still wildly swinging, but misses.
I wanted to use Spirit Guardians to
Okay.
deflect that 11 damage. Or, well, to deflect 15 of that.
It was
11 damage?
it was 11 total.
Right, so I roll 4d6 to see how much damage I reflect.
So you can't reflect back more than he dealt, so he gets 11.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Oops. We don't want to make his health 5,000. That would suck for you guys. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. That's his turn. Hafen. That sword's waggling about in front of you real fast and real hard. You're able to dodge out of the way. Just
Yeah,
enough.
but I'm gonna turn around real quick and firebolt towards Ataz.
Ooh. All right.
Oh no, not a Taz.
Oh no. Your firebolt hits Ataz, and a kind of blue shield just kind of pops up over where the firebolt's striking him. You missed as it crashes into kind of the mage armor that he seems to be wearing and just dissipates the firebolt.
Okay. I think he has enough will that's enough of attack, right?
Roll me a D100.
All right, let's do that.
You could have just went up and knifed him.
I could have, but I don't typically unless they're standing right there. What am I rolling? 1D100?
Yeah, roll me a 1D100.
I would love to see the side of Haven where he just shanks people.
Just runs up. You do not feel that was an adequate attack, so the suggestion persists to attack Ataz.
All right, then I'm going to follow up with 2 more Melf's Minute Meteors.
All right. Constitution of 18. I failed both. Both meteors go crashing into him. The mage armor pops up to try and block the damage any way that it can, but it is unsuccessful, and Ataz takes 17 fire damage. You feel the suggestion kind of retract from your mind as the suggestion has been complete.
Okay. Just checking to see if you're awake.
He's just like, what the hell, man? East of all, you are grappled. Feel free to try to break free.
I would like to try and break free.
Excellent. Roll me a strength saving throw. Or no, I'm sorry. Just do an athletics. Whichever's better for you. All right. You break free. How do you break free?
The snake's scales are digging into my armor, and I let out a bellow and flex.
And you just kind of and the tail
Explode out.
And the tail comes loose as you break free.
His tail rips off. I flex so hard that his body just shatters.
His body just breaks in two. All right. You are free. What do you do?
I would like to I can still use my actions, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Bonus actions too?
Yeah. DC 18. Wait. I have to roll a DC 18?
No, hold on.
What is that? What are you doing?
I'm doing Thunderous Smite.
What does it say? Strength save. Is that what it requires?
That.
First time you hit your weapon rings. Okay, but you haven't rolled to attack.
No, I haven't. I'm about to.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you absolutely hit. 21 hits. It's a good strike. And then you do the Thunderous Smite.
And then he's got to do DC 18 with strength. Or get his ass not pushed away.
These snakes are not very competent because they keep rolling ones. So, double damage, baby.
Booyah! Double damage.
Double damage on that strength saving throw.
So he would fly 20 feet away then, off the cliff.
Which one are you hitting? The lower one here?
It's not off the cliff,
Okay,
it's into
so
the
how
void.
much damage do you do?
So I did 8 plus 8. For a
16
total
and
of
then
16.
16 damage. All
And then if
right.
he really failed the strength save and you'll allow that, I'd like him to get knocked off the cliff as well. That is a cliff, correct?
Yeah. Absolutely.
We're floating
After-
an island in the sky.
After it ends, the snake starts flying through the air. His scimitar goes flying out of his hands, and he goes careening over the side, and he's gone.
There's a loud skadoosh.
You don't
That's
hear
heard
any.
300 feet.
You hear him. Oh, I see. Your Thunderous Smite. You see him go over the
Everybody heard
side,
it.
and you hear a and then nothing.
Crunch.
Nothing. Do you do anything else, East of all?
No, that's it.
This Yuan Ti down here looks at what Sir Eastaval has done.
He's probably wishing he hadn't got out of bed this morning.
I need Sir Eastaval to make me a wisdom saving throw. You hear the suggestion enter your mind and kill your friend next to you. But your will overcomes the suggestion and you shake it off.
I look straight at him and laugh. Can that be an intimidation?
Since you passed, sure. Roll me intimidation. It's not intimidating enough.
I say it with a squeak. My voice crackles as I start laughing. It's like a high pitched laugh.
All right, Arena.
It's a little girl laugh.
The one right there is still blind, right?
Yeah, he is still blind.
Is Hafen back on our team?
You don't know that.
I asked because I want to know if I have advantage on this.
You
attack.
don't know that.
Neutralize the threat.
Doesn't matter. I attack recklessly. I don't know why my character sheet keeps disappearing. I've got it tapped out. All right. Swing my sword recklessly. Fa-chow!
For Chow, you hit
18.
18 damage.
Fa-chow again.
Do you bellow Lightning McQueen?
No, I bellow fa-chow.
29 hits. For an additional 25.
4 Radiator Springs.
Actually, that was a 31 on that second hit, so or 30 to 33.
Oh, I never
31 and
understood
33
that
because
movie. Yeah.
it's at advantage.
Wait, what?
Oh, I was just saying you were rolling at advantage since he's blind, so it was a 31 and a 33.
Okay, well, the first one was advantage anyway. Because I was
Oh, yeah.
reckless.
Oh, I gotcha. You start flaying the Yuan Ti's skin. You can see you slice the scales clean open, and you can see inside the wounds clearly. Do you do anything else?
Stick my finger in and twist.
And twist.
But no.
Oh,
none
do you
of
do
them
anything
work.
else?
No, I'm good.
The Yuan-Ti up here wipes his eyes clear, and he is no longer blinded. He turns to where he felt those strikes come from, and he singles out on Arena. He says, "You will not stop us."
Already did, big
As-
guy.
As he strikes at you with 3 scimitar attacks. You take 48 slashing damage.
Was that with one attack?
That was with all 3.
God damn these multi-attacks.
I really wish I could use my spirit shield on myself, but I cannot. How much damage total?
48 total slashing damage.
All right, so we'll cut that in half because I'm a tough boy.
To 24 slashing damage.
Still doesn't
What was
feel
the-
good.
What was the highest single roll?
The highest single roll was 16.
Meh.
You don't want to rebuke that. Save
I-
it for a big gun.
Exactly. I always save that for like a big one-shot kind of thing, and it's everything has multi-attacks. So
Yeah.
He's cheesing you on purpose.
it's okay.
And then, following that up,
One of these days.
one of these days, Arena, or actually everybody, roll me wisdom saving throws.
Son of a
Is
bitch.
he focusing this attack?
Focusing?
Like, what is he doing? I need to know what he's doing.
This is an at-will spellcasting.
Okay. So, if he... Okay, he's not doing an attack roll. Never mind. What am I rolling?
He is not. Wisdom.
So this guy is casting a spell.
Yes.
Is there a visual or verbal component to the spell?
Yes, there is. He is speaking in Slytherin as he...
In Slytherin, like the house?
he's making noises as you can see one of his hands waving about.
I'm gonna try and counterspell that shit.
3rd level or lower. It is a 3rd level spell. Congratulations. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level, a 13.
No, if it's 3rd level or lower, it just fails outright.
Oh, it does. You're right. It just fails.
You
Don't
just
worry
hear-
about it, guys.
You just hear a loud farting noise.
You just you hear the Price is Right. Dun 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 dun. That's his turn. Hafen.
Okay, I turn back around to face this guy here, and I say, "Whoa, you're looking a little rough. Are you sure you're okay?" And I go to caringly reach out and shocking grasp him.
Fry that bitch.
Well, you do a
Yikes.
31
Wait,
because
we're
he's flanking.
him. Whew.
Yeah. So that is 41 lightning damage. So you don't grab him with just one hand. You grab him with 2 hands. The Yuan-Ti lets out a hissing yell before his body just explodes in lightning.
Whee!
All right.
Gore and snake parts just go everywhere.
Sir Easternwald shields his eyes.
I grabbed some of the cooked snake part and eat it.
What's funny is the initial lightning was the exact amount of health he had left. So
Overkill.
all right, Hafen, do you do anything else?
Yeah, we still got this guy down here.
Yeah. He is
I'm
he you know that he suggested
been-
you into attacking Ataz.
I'm gonna send my last 2 meteors his way.
DC 18 on those babies. He passed both.
Son of a gun. All right, that's me.
East of all.
So, I'd like to.
Phone a friend.
I have this fun little scenario where I like charge at him and just knock him off the cliff. But
Does anyone have
Oath of-
magic to save you?
Oath of Redemption and all.
Just like leap up onto that rock in front of you and then just jump off and tackle his butt.
There's a shove that you can do.
Well, I could sprint at him, like using the double movement, and
You
then
need to
I'm
knock him back. You need to knock him back 25 feet to knock him off the side of the map.
Hold on. 5e shove rules.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna try and talk him down.
I don't think he's trying to kill himself.
Right off the cliff.
No, like talk him out of attacking.
I'm gonna talk him down the cliff.
Why
You don't have to
jump?
do that.
Just
I
jump.
open my mouth and it's like a trumpet blast of just concussive force, and he just flies off the map. I'm gonna try and persuade him to stand down.
Okay.
Listen, friend, your party is in shambles. Well, dead. You're the last one standing. Why don't you just calm it down a little bit, and maybe we won't have to kill you.
He replies with, "You may kill me, but plenty of us will return."
Listen, do you really want to die here today? Is that really what you want to do, Snake Man?
It does not matter if I live or die.
He interrupts in mid-sentence and just says, "Fuck it."
You smash him in the snout as he's talking. Just Your 27 absolutely connects.
Plus, so that's 12 plus 18.
Look at that. Look at that. That is the exact amount you need as you crush the scales. His face folds inwards, and you just hear as he collapses to the ground, violently shuddering before he just dies.
I tried.
Combat is now over.
I tried. I'm talking to the corpse. I tried, but you just wouldn't listen. You just had to keep going. Now look what you made me do.
Look what you made me do.
Sir Eastaball sobs. Oh God! Look what he made me do.
The bodies of the remaining snakemen on the field kind of evaporate into light.
Oh man.
You mean these were just astral snakes?
That means it's okay that we killed them.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, it wouldn't have bothered me no matter what kind of snakes they were.
Immediately, just the area around the island, a kind of... The best way to describe it as you can see a barrier beginning to shatter around the island. A look of terror crosses Ataz's face as he says, The warding is failing. They're going to find us." And in that moment, you hear a Yuan Ti voice, like, fill the area. Everybody can hear this. Ataz. And Ataz replies, "It's Cecibil." The voice continues, "The time is not yet come. Your friends are only here, and mind and spirit, but not body. If they remain, great heart will come to them. I must send them back now. Vilsharun's eyes are searching, and they have almost found us. Ataz looks to the party, and he throws something at Hafen, a small rock / kind of gemstone. And he says, "Our time to meet will come very soon again. Please be careful. Hamun has gotten more dangerous than you realize. Remember," and his words begin to trail off as everything for the party goes white.
Remember what?
But you suck, Ataz. That's what I remember.
Everybody comes to, and they're individually in a cell somewhere.
Oh boy, we're all in jail.
boy.
A cell? What the hell? We killed the Legion thing.
I guess we went unconscious after fighting Legion. Did the Legion fight happen at all? Was it an illusion in our brain?
It was just a dream.
Or maybe we never left Davril and he put us in a joint dream coma.
Because Davril is Ditex.
Everybody notices that they are stripped of all of their items and they're basically wearing dirty rags.
Well, this is not good.
I flex. I look beautiful.
I'm going to check my bars to see if I'm actually locked in here.
Yeah, as you grab onto the bars and shake, you are very, very stuck in a cell.
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
very strong. Can I bend the bars?
You can always try.
I do want to try.
Yeah, this is like a really immediate jailbreak. Like we wake up and just immediately proceed to break out and like bust the bars out.
I will not be contained.
I cannot be.
I'm waiting for my character sheet to not crash again.
Oh, sure. Also, everything. Or go ahead and if you spent any spell slots, top all your health off too.
Okay. And while he's looking up that, I also want to check around the cell door for any runes.
For any what?
Runes or anything?
Any runes? As you look around, actually, roll me a investigation.
Okay.
You look around the room. It is a very untextured, slick floor. Along the walls, it's also the same kind of texture, just kind of a granite thing. You see a single line of what looks like inscriptions that you cannot read that just kind of banner around the side of the room from cell door around the room to the other cell door. You don't recognize them.
Okay.
I'm ready to bend the bars.
Okay.
If I don't roll a 20, or I get a 20.
Okay.
Dominable strength. It's not a crit. I can't roll less than a 20 when I do strength checks.
Sure, it's fine. You grab the bars and you realize, hey, these are iron bars. On your initial struggle to bend the bars, they bend a little bit, but not a lot.
Well, if you can bend them at all, then
Like they start to give just a little bit, but you put a lot of effort into that.
Is that
do they Do they flex back?
No, well, not that you can tell, at least. But you can tell that you bent them a little bit.
Is this a bucket in my cell with me?
Yeah, you got a bucket and like a little scrap of cloth cot. So across your cell, you see an elf just kind of sitting in the cell, also in some dirty rags.
Hail and well met, friend.
He looks up at you and just says, "What are you in for?"
That's a good question. I do not recall. What are you in for?
Well, he kind of just kind of rubs his head a little bit, and he's like, I was outside of town with my party, and we were chasing after some soldiers who were said to have been stealing, and then I wake up and find myself here.
Wasn't that what we were doing?
What city?
This was just outside Ashburnford.
Am I familiar with this city?
You are... Yes, you are, because that is one of the 3 cities that Davril had told you about previously.
Okay, so one of them was the one where the werewolf
That was
giant one.
Isimbra that you guys were in.
The other, and we haven't been to the other 2.
You haven't been to the other 2.
Is my bucket, is it just like wood, or does it have like a metal strip that's wrapped around it to hold it together?
It's got the metal strip. You know, like a barrel. Just
Yeah.
Bingo.
I want to
bingo, bango, bongo.
I want to break the bucket, and take the
Okay.
metal strip, and use it as leverage to try to pry open the door.
Sure. Roll me that. Well, I mean, if you don't get a 20, you get a 20.
Yes.
And it's iron bar. The AC of iron bars is 19, so we'll save a little bit of time.
I
You
can
take
just do
20.
it.
You take 20, and you successfully pry one of the bars out far enough that you can slip through.
I slipped through.
With the metal ring from a bucket?
Yes.
I'm not buying it. No, I'm just kidding.
It's too late. You don't have to.
I call bullshit.
I said, I'll be seeing you, friend. And I guess I see Sir Istobal. Is there a table here with some keys on it?
There's a table with a couple of cups on it, but that's about it.
Hey, brother, can you help a brother out?
I absolutely can. I take my broken bucket shank thing, my broken bucket crowbar, and I pry open Sir Istobal's door.
Okay. You you take 10 minutes and you eventually work the bar enough that Eastoval can slip out.
Did you have a bucket, Sir Istobal?
Joink. No, I had nothing. I was going to try and just manhandle him open, but that works too.
And I'm stronger than you, and I couldn't do it.
Down below, Hafen, you can see both of them breaking out.
Hey guys, what's up?
As you say that,
Oh, Jesus.
roll me a stealth.
You could have warned us?
Haven wasn't thinking. Sorry.
I don't think
What a-
Hafen could see him. 3.
No, I can't
That's
see
a
anything.
1.
Oh, that is a 1. As Hafen yells, "Hey guys!" and Arena walks out the side, a guard looks over in your direction and grabs at his longsword and starts coming forward.
I pick up my bucket thing. And
And he's just like, "Hey, what are you doing?
I hold up my bucket in my hand. And I say,
Your broken
"My
bucket."
broken bucket." I say, I broke my bucket.
I'm gonna
Please,
step
I need
up,
help.
And can I like kind of? Is there any way I can see this guy?
You see what you see.
Am I standing in this corner? I can kind of see through.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna sit here and let this play out for a second.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
He advances another square and he has his sword out, and he swings at you.
I try to catch it with the bucket metal.
You catch it
And
because he rolled a 1. God, I've rolled like 5 1s tonight.
so I catch it up here.
Yeah.
It's caught one of the grooves, and I fling it to the ground.
Yeah, you completely disarm him.
And then I grab him by. I want
Roll to grapple. Roll to grapple.
Okay, it's just a strength or an athletics.
Whichever is your better.
They're both the same. I have advantage on strength, but I also have 20s on. I always roll 20s on strength, so.
Guess what though? He rolled a 22. You were both there wrestling about.
And I say, Istafal,
Are we in combat now, or
we're in wrestle mode.
You're in wrestle mode. I wouldn't say combat, but you're in wrestle mode.
WrestleMania? So they're rolling around on the ground.
Yeah, more or less.
It's too bad he didn't grapple him because I was gonna ask if I could do a strength check to just break his neck.
I tried, man.
Well,
You roll-
they're there rolling on the ground in front of you. You better do something quick before something happens.
I'm gonna do what is that called? I don't remember what that wrestling move is called. Where you take your elbow and you do like a drop. What is that?
An elbow
Oh, the
drop?
people's
Flying elbow.
The people's elbow.
Is that what that's called?
It's
The
an
Rock's
elbow
move is the
drop.
people's elbow.
Randy Savage had it too.
Yeah. just kind of.
Right. I'm gonna aim for the neck.
Okay. Roll to
Cripple
hit.
it. Who do I roll? Athletics.
Yeah. As as Arena is rolling back and forth on the ground with this soldier, and extremities are kind of flailing about as they try to fight. You're sitting there with your elbow, and you're just kind of like, and you see your moment, and you come down with your elbow. Arena sees what you're trying to do and breaks free of the grapple, and you come down with your elbow hard on his Adam's apple. You hear this awful crunch as he lets out a gurgled before he just kind of he's just sitting there convulsing on the ground.
What a way to go. It's
I'm gonna
Man,
stabilize him.
I was hungry, but I think we took care of that now.
Can I stabilize him?
If you'd like. Roll
Can I-
medicine.
Can I
Roll
inspect
medicine.
him?
What are you inspecting?
I just want to see if there's any sort of visible insignia or anything. Just
Okay.
anything to identify who this person is.
He is wearing a completely unmarked uniform.
He has a photo in his pocket of his wife and kids.
Yeah.
It's a little goblin pups. He's definitely evil.
Are you gonna stabilize him?
Are you gonna stabilize?
Do I have detect evil? Oh yeah, I can just detect evil. I'm gonna detect evil and see if he's evil.
He's choking to death. Is now the time?
If he's not evil, I want to save him.
Could you save
He is-
him? And then if he is evil,
Divine sense.
He's not evil.
Then I'm gonna stabilize him.
how do you stabilize him? Do you like grab his trachea and pull it back out?
Yeah. How do you stabilize someone that you've crushed their neck, basically crushed their windpipe?
So since I don't have my holy talisman, can I still do lay on hands?
Does that require anything? Because you've got nothing
know.
on you.
Except a tattoo of your god on your chest that is your holy symbol.
Lay on hands. It does not look like it requires anything. Your blessed touch can heal wounds. As an action, you can touch a creature and draw power from the pool to restore a number of hit points to that creature, up to the maximum amount remaining in your pool.
Okay, I'm gonna just use 1 point. I'm gonna like grab him by the neck. My
Yeah.
gigantic hand just fits easily around his neck, and I'm gonna pass some healing to repair his windpipe. It's bruised, but the windpipe is not crushed now.
He begins sucking in breath. And you just kind of see him just kind of stop convulsing and just kind of just lay there on the ground. He's in a haze, but he's not dying anymore.
I kick him in the head.
Oh my god.
Knock him unconscious.
Would one of y'all mind checking to see if he has keys
Like,
in his
we
pocket?
can't let him get up.
You just crush his head like a pumpkin, just
Like, this is
after I heal him.
this is an unconscious kick. Make sure he goes to sleep.
A non-lethal damage,
A
right?
non-lethal damage kick. Unless I crit, and then he's dead.
All right, roll me an athletics on that.
It's a 19. It's not a crit.
You kick him so hard that he is breathing, and you guys are laying close to the wall, so your kick makes his head rattle off the wall next to it, and he just goes limp, but he's still very slowly breathing, just labored breaths in and out.
Well,
He'll be fine.
he'll only be in a coma now.
You saw the goblin pups.
Technically, he's still alive.
We should have
That's the
interrogated him.
best we can do. Well, I was kind of going for that, but that's,
Well, we need to escape first, right? We can't leave Hafen in jail.
Yeah, let's get Hafen out.
Also, where's my sword?
Let's go get this elf out, too.
I don't trust elves.
How are you gonna get him
Oh,
out?
I don't
does this
know.
guy have
Wait a
keys?
second.
Roll to inspect. Looking around, looking on his belt and his pouch, you find a picture of an elf and a young elf boy, and a few coppers, but you don't find much else.
I guess I'll roll again for a full cavity search.
No, I'm not going to let you dig up his ass for it. He doesn't have the key.
That's a common practice. I always
No,
had the
it-
keys
It
there.
is not a common practice.
You would be
anywhere.
surprised at how many times I found the keys.
In prison guards. No.
Hell, when I lose my keys, that's almost always where they are.
Don't check the fridge. Check your ass.
That's the first place. Okay, well, let's just wrench these bars open then.
looks
We're
like
both
there's
strong.
There looks like there's a table. We could probably have better leverage.
You
with the table.
you also have a longsword now.
I don't
think
wanna
it-
break the longsword.
Yeah, we
open
need
the
that.
bars. Let's use the table. Have you seen? I think there's a movie or a show where they like take the table and use it to pivot the bars up. I think it's
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I want to do that.
God, I've been I was thinking about that movie the other day. I need to watch it again.
It's good for inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
So we take the table, we wedge it underneath, and try to lift the bars off their hinges.
The cantilever.
As you do that, you realize that the bars go from floor to ceiling. So
Well, damn, that was a good idea. All right. Well, then we just jam it in the bars and use
Well,
it as a makeshift crowbar.
look. I'll get on one side, you get on the other, and we'll just pull the bars. We're both massively strong.
That's fair.
It'll be a team lift.
We'll pull one bar each until there's enough space for him to get out.
Yeah, or let's just both pull the bars at the same time. Like,
same
you get
bar?
on the bottom, and yeah, like,
Haven's skinny. He could probably fit. Let's do that. You're skinny, right, Haven?
So the party takes 20.
Yeah, I'm an elf. I'm a high elf.
Party takes 20, and they pull the bars just enough that Hafen can tightly squeeze through.
team lift.
I have a question, Haven.
Hey, y'all, check out Yolanda's in this other cell over here.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be fine.
Guess we
Do elves know all other elves? Is that a thing?
What? No, we don't know all other elves.
What the fuck, dude?
There's a guy back here. Do you know him? Can you talk? Maybe you should go talk to him. I don't know any elves.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away from you. Where is this elf?
I pointed to the back hallway. Not that
Not in
way.
that cell.
Not in there. Who's in? Where is it?
Up north.
up to the north.
Oh, up north. Oh, okay.
You wouldn't know that because you were way down
Yeah,
here.
I forgot y'all came from up there.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, you guys have broken out. Are you going to get the rest of us out, or are we going to be in here to rot
Yeah, who are these chumps down here?
to Ozok's whims?
What's your name? I'm sorry, I just woke up. Hey man, yeah, we'll get you out, I think. And then I look at Sir Esteban and I say, is this guy cool?
He's in jail.
I'm gonna try and divine sense him.
Okay, go ahead and do your divine sense.
Oh,
Oh, he is lawful good.
Yeah,
He's
we're
good.
definitely gonna get you out of here. Hang on.
He says, I am Eldrin.
Pleasure to meet you, Eldrin. My name is Hafen.
That sounds familiar. Have we met an Eldrin before?
No.
Okay.
what kind of elf are you? Are you a dark elf?
He just looks at. What the fuck, dude?
Hey, you'll have to excuse him. He's supposed to be our religious man in this party.
Are you a wood elf?
Do I look like a wood elf? You look back at him, and he's very clearly a high elf.
Guys, I think he's a moon elf.
Eldrin looks at Hafen, and he says, "Do you really travel with these guys?"
Unfortunately, yes, I do. They're really they're not great at first impressions. Sometimes second impressions, and maybe even third impressions, but they wear on you.
They don't grow on you. We wear on you.
Well, to each his own, I guess.
My performance falls flat.
Very flat.
Eldrin is not amused by my slightly racist jokes.
Well, let's get you out of here.
All right, so you
I'm going to step out of the way and let the two strong guys do it.
do you guys bend the bars for
Team
each-
lift.
Team lift.
Team lift. Eldrin, being as tiny as Hafen is, works his way out of the bars as you guys pull. Gets up and brushes himself off. Thank you, guys. I very much appreciate that.
Is the rest of your crew here?
I don't know.
Well, let's take a stroll, shall we?
I think
Who were
there's-
you? Who else were you here with?
Just a couple of my brethren, other high elves.
These
Looks like there's a couple of jokers down here in these cells.
Hell, well met, jokers.
Looking in the cell to the left here, you see a body just laying on the ground. Not at all responsive.
I take one of the cups on the table and I throw it at him.
It bounces off his back, but the body doesn't move.
That one's dead.
The one in the right looks up at the party and just begins shaking his head as he kind of curls up, and he's just kind of muttering to himself.
That one wishes he was dead.
You recognize that guy, Eldrin?
I have no idea who these guys are.
Okay. Well, they don't. They look like they actually. Well, one guy's dead. It looks like. The other guy looks like he might be benefiting from being in here.
What about what's her name?
Let's
I guess
try
we
to
should
talk.
break out Yolanda.
You see Yolanda completely passed out inside the cell.
You mean we see the bag of holding in the cell that she's in?
No. Nope.
So I could carry her.
Nope.
All right, let's break her out. Bend some bars.
Team
You guys-
lift.
Bend the bars back far enough.
And then I grab onto her scalp and drag her out.
Shimmy on there, in there, Hafen.
All right, I'll squeeze in and try to.
And I'll carry her
drag
like one of those
for
rescue
the other
dogs.
You
side.
drag her out of the cell.
Put her on my shoulder. We'll get you to a nice, comfy bag of holding real soon.
You know she's only got 10 minutes in there before she dies, right?
Real soon. We'll put a straw in there.
I think Yolanda has narcolepsy, guys.
Yeah.
Our attempts to drag her out there, it's like Weekend at Bernie's. Like we're
Too-
just like banging her on the doorway and
Too,
she falls
too,
down
many,
the stairs.
too many Benadryl.
All right, onward. This guy, he looks like a fancy fellow.
This guy in here sees an entire party of people, and he immediately looks alarmed and says, "Guys, what are you doing? There's a bunch of them in the next room.
We're leaving. Are you coming with us?
Do you have keys?"
Sort of.
Even better.
He looks out the window behind him and he says, "It's about time for the guards to come through and sweep. What are you doing?"
Why are they sweeping?
We're the
It's a
A-team.
dungeon.
Yeah, what are they checking on? It's not like anyone would break. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought they were like legitimately sweeping.
No, like just regular rounds.
I know, Serena's an idiot.
So should we
You
we
mean-
drag this
yeah.
gentleman around the corner and try to hide and ambush them?
I think so.
We could.
Let's do that.
We have
Just stay
one
here like
long
my
sword and a
parents.
core, or not a corpse, an unconscious body. Those are our weapons right now. Maybe we
Let's
should-
let's Weekend at Bernie,
Yeah.
the guard.
Give me a second.
strip him of his
Ooh,
armor.
yeah, I have Mage Hand. I can cast Mage Hand to pick him up and.
Don't you need your focus?
Well, yeah.
Do you
I'm
don't-
going to focus on selling this dead guy as alive to the.
But I mean your arcane focus.
Huh?
Don't you
Yeah,
need like
probably.
a magical item to cast spells?
No.
No. He's a sorcerer. Sorcerers have
I'm
it
a
in their
sorcerer.
blood. Yeah, he doesn't have to have anything.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
He got
I have-
innate
I have
skills.
everything.
He got the skills in his blood. Yeah, so you mage hand the guard and prop him up.
hmm And who wants to do his voice? And we'll be like, we'll be like he can tell them, I'm still I got this when they come out. And
You don't
Hopefully
have to take his
they'll-
armor instead.
You hear a door open.
I thought
Right
we were weekend
here.
at Bernie's.
We're doing it. We're mage handing.
You see a guard roll a cart through into the next room, or into the hallway. It's got bowls of gruel on it, from what you can see. It's lunchtime.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Do your thing, guys.
Hey guys, smell that?
He shuts the door behind him as he begins to wheel it down the hallway.
Does he
Arena,
lie?
you're in plain sight. What you doing?
I'm standing behind this guard, holding his arms up, acting like he's alive.
Roll deception.
And I've used Mage Hand to hold him up.
So you're operating the arms. Okay.
What am I rolling? Deception? I'm not good at that. Could I have advantage because he's using his mage hand to make it more effective?
No. He walks into the next room, or he starts walking down the hallway rolling the cart, and he just goes, Gary, what are you doing?
I walk him forward like a drunkard, and then I jump over him and tackle the guy.
Okay, so he's about right here. Roll me athletics.
That sounds like a thing.
Look,
yeah.
it's Baby Wiggles.
This is
It's Baby Wiggles. You drop the body and you pin him to the ground.
And I say, this can go easy or this can go hard. Do they pay you enough for it to go hard?
He just yells, "We got a jailbreak!"
Alright, I headbutt him. In the teeth.
You knock him out.
And I go up to this cell and I ask him, you still want to leave?
I'm in the jail cell, so they probably won't hurt me, but you guys better get out of here as fast as you can, cause
Alright, we don't need a coward with us anyway.
Not one of yours, is he, Eldred?
as he passes, my crew were all elves. These are all humans.
What are these guys?
You see a bunch of like orc-looking fellows in this cage. And as you come around the corner, you see on the other side of the grate someone appear. And they say, "Stop where you are!"
Halt!
No.
No, we can't.
Can't do that. We have serious business to be done.
We're under direct orders to not stop.
To not stop. Well, between you and the soldier is a iron grate, so you can't get to each other.
I wave.
Directly, I guess it might be hard to see, Hafen, directly in front of you to the north, there is a door that the original guard came through with the cart of food.
Mm-hmm.
That looks to be your only way out.
All right. Well, who wants to go through this door first? Because I
We're
can't.
going through this door. Let's go, quick.
I have
Let's-
no clue if it leads into that room where that guy is or not.
What kind of weapons do we have now?
You have one. You have one longsword.
So the guard that came with the gruel didn't have any sort of weapons on him?
Nope,
No truncheons, clubs.
nothing.
We could break a table. Make some steaks.
Let's get some clubs going.
No,
You
we gotta
begin-
go fast. We gotta go fast.
You begin to start hearing footsteps from the other side of the door.
Yeah, let's go. Burn it
All
through
right.
that door in front of me.
How about we?
Someone lead the
Who
way.
wants the sword?
Not me.
Do you want it?
I'll take it.
All right. I hand Siriuswall a sword. I flex my muscles, and I'm gonna just barrel through the door and knock down whoever. Wait, I'm gonna wait for someone to get right up on it by listening, and then I'm gonna barrel through it.
All right, you hear someone directly on the other side of the door.
And I try to just run right into it and knock it off its hinges and bring him down. with me.
Strength. Give me a strength throw. 29. The door bursts open. The guy on the other side is immediately flattened into the wall behind it, and he drops prone to the ground. There are... Actually, let me delete that so you can see it. But there are, not including the first guy you see in front of you, because he is prone on the ground. But the two behind him immediately pull out their longswords.
Does the guy on the ground have a longsword?
He does, but it's in its sheath.
We could just do like a running tackle through all of them, but if they've already got their swords.
Before you can do anything, this guy steps over and he swings his longsword at Arena. Striking Arena, since you have no AC, since you have got nothing on.
I think my AC doesn't come from armor.
Oh, does it not?
Well, just because you're not wearing armor doesn't mean you have 0 AC. It just
That's
means
not that's not what I meant at all. Your AC is substantially lower.
it's like a 16 or something.
I have
10
unarmored
plus your
defense.
dex mod plus your con mod. So okay, so that means it's probably
It's the same as it is -2 because I don't have the bands. So it's 16.
well, okay, so the long sword still strikes you. And you take 8 slashing damage
So 4.
because you've got resistance.
Yep. That's hilarious, and I backhand him.
Well, we're gonna roll for initiative now.
Again, we're the A team.
Strike.
Now we're in legitimate combat. Brett, your camera's busted.
No,
I
he's fine.
haven't been able to see you in a while.
Okay.
I
my
see him.
camera's
I can
busted.
see him.
Yeah.
It's you, Sean.
Of course.
It's
You're the
all
problem.
you.
Now you're back. I don't
There
know.
you go. Now I can't see Jeff.
I can't see Jeff either.
You guys are both frozen now. Why does that happen?
I don't
You
know.
guys
Brought to you by
you
Roll20.
reset yours and then mine freezes.
I'll
Well,
refresh
now I
it
can't
then.
see either of you.
I can't see Jeff.
I see everybody.
Weird.
I'm reconnecting again.
Someday we'll move to Discord video only.
Yeah.
I'm still very interested in the Foundry.
I feel like it's unnecessary. Like it's probably neat for character building and map building.
Arena. Roll. Arena,
Oh,
roll.
I'm sorry. I get distracted easily. I think I had my token clicked. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Now Brett's the only one I can't see. Oh well.
I still see everybody. The soldier that struck you before rolls again.
Oh, there he is.
You reach up, and as he is bringing down the longsword, you kind of backhand the sword out of the way from hitting you. The next soldier, Sirius of all sees on the other side of the Iron Grate disappear as he tries to position himself. That's not a 36. That was an 18.
He's real good at it.
He's really good. Yeah.
We fucked. We just ran into the guard captain.
The next soldier who was down and prone gets up and he pokes at Arena with a sword and does 20 poking damage.
So 10.
that would be slashing.
So 10, right?
Yes.
I have to ask because if he's got a magic sword, I think it's different.
They're not magic swords. They are run-of-the-mill swords. Your turn. You've got your fists.
Yep. I want to grab him
Okay.
and I want to throw him against the grate where the orcs are and hope that they decide that it's time to attack this guard.
Time. Okay. Roll me athletics on that. You grab the guard. And you do what now?
I want to throw him to this grate right here where the orcs are And I'm
Yeah.
really hoping the orcs will grab onto him and like start attacking them because meat's back on the menu, boys.
Meat's back on the menu. That would infer in Lord of the Rings that there are restaurants.
Well, of course there's restaurants.
Anyways, you grab this guard, you pull him through the door, and you twist, and you throw him, and he goes crashing face first into the grate. Right here. The orc immediately reaches his arms out and pins him just to the grate as the other two start reaching through and just clawing at him. The soldier begins screaming.
What a way to go.
Well, he's not dead yet.
Yeah. What have I done?
Do you do anything else? There's still...
I don't know what else I can do. I feel like that was my attack and my bonus
Yes.
action.
Yes. East of all.
I would like to try to incapacitate the guard that is pinned up against the grate.
Okay.
Can I karate chop him in the neck?
Sure. You can do that at advantage too, because he's distracted and his back is to you.
What would I roll for a karate chop?
That would be an athletics. Well, actually, it would technically be an improvised attack roll.
But can we just do an athletics? Because the goal is to like hit him
Yeah.
forcefully with one blow and just knock
Yes.
him unconscious.
You can do an athletics for that, yes.
Also, it'd probably be quicker.
13, I guess.
A 13, you chop him in the neck, but it doesn't seem to do much.
I will chop him again in the neck.
As he continues to scream as he's being mauled.
Just like, go 2.
Another 13.
Another 13. It continues to do nothing as the orcs are losing their shit inside of the cage. As the soldier, you begin to hear a gurgling noise going on as one of the orc hands comes back and it is just drenched in blood.
Okay, can I use my movement to pull him away from the orcs?
Acrobatics, yes. Roll me an acrobatics. Well, no, you rolled a 16 because he's at advantage
Okay.
to it. You successfully pull the soldier away from the orcs. He's flat-backed, prone on the ground now, and you can see that that his cheek has been completely ripped away from his skull, so you can just see his teeth.
At least he doesn't have a hole in his back.
Don't worry, friend. I can fix that.
But not right this second.
The other soldier
Next turn.
pulls out a crossbow and fires a bolt at Hafen. The bolt comes flying at your head, but it whizzes by your ear, and you can hear it as it comes real close and just thocks into the stone behind you.
Mm.
He takes another shot. Same thing happens. It just barely misses your head and just embeds into the wall behind you. You're up.
Okay. Let's see.
Do flame column.
You don't have your arcane focus.
He doesn't need one. He's a sorcerer.
Oh, that is true.
All right. Arena, duck. And I cast lightning bolt straight at these two in front of me.
Well, there's 3 in front of you.
Oh, there are 3 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought, okay.
One's just prone.
Wait a minute. It actually says you do need a focus.
For sorcerer?
Yep.
Hang on.
Let's double check on that.
There's my handbook.
Sorcerers have no use for spellbooks and ancient tomes of magic lore that wizards rely on, nor do they rely on a patron to grant their spells.
Yeah, I think it just.
You do have a sorceress origin and spellcasting feature.
Mm-hmm. That just has to do with the kind of dragon that my blood. That yeah.
Oh wait, you got splashed with dragon blood or something.
I got it. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. You're right. What am I doing? He doesn't need one.
Okay,
Straight up.
so lightning bolt.
Some spells have material components. So the only thing that I require is if a spell specifically requires a gold amount to cast. That's the only time I really count it.
Because you don't have gold.
Like if it says it requires a pearl of 50 gold or something like that. But lightning bolt, yeah, you won't need it. Okay, so they need to make a dexterity saving throw of 18. Single digits for all. 33 lightning damage. What happens, Hafen?
I just after I say Arena, get down, and I just and just a big ass bolt, straight bolt of lightning just shoots out of my hand like a kind of like the SNES graphics of when in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat when the ray shoots out.
Oh
it's just,
yeah,
I like that.
it's just perfectly straight.
you
It just blows a hole right through him.
a strong bolt of lightning tears through the three in front of you. They all drop to the ground dead.
I can fix that.
All three of them?
I've got a new spell.
Is it mass revive?
It is Revivify. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have my
You
holy
don't.
talisman. I need to find it so I can heal these people.
As the lightning bolt finishes clearing, everything goes quiet.
I think that was it.
Combat seems to clear.
We should probably beat it.
Yeah, let's
Can we find it? Can we try to find our gear?
Absolutely.
This is the guardhouse. We were carrying magical artifacts of destruction. They are not keeping them in the guardhouse.
Or were they?
If they were, they are complete fools, and they don't
We-
deserve to keep them. Like, your hammer is so fucking powerful.
Wow, that's a table, says Esteval.
I'm not even sure he recognized
How
it.
about this?
This is a room.
What is this
Convinced him that no, they were
I am
worshiping.
standing.
Good job, Eastall.
Wow, that's a table, all right.
I think he took too hard of a hit.
Sir Easterwald exclaims, "Where did this mustache come from? My God, has it been here all along?"
As Hafen and Arena enter the room, they just see kind of a room to watch the orcs in the cell to the south, and on the table they see poker chips, cards, and some bottles, which are presumably alcoholic in nature.
Did Eldrin not follow us? Is he gone?
Oh, Eldrin's behind you. He's just
Oh, okay.
kind of hanging back.
He's not armed. I want to pick up one of the long swords that the guys dropped.
Okay. You've got 2 long swords now.
I've got one, and Istval's got one.
Yeah. You've got 2 total long swords now.
We're fully armed.
All right, let's go.
You see a staircase that leads up to a door to the north.
Y'all think we should let those orcs out?
I think we should search the guards for keys. And yes, I do.
On one of the bodies, you do actually find a set of keys.
We can let the orcs out and let them go first, and hopefully they'll cause a distraction, making it easier
Now-
to slip out in orc.
Now, how do you know they won't just go after us, though?
Now, you seeing what the orcs did to the soldiers, can you trust letting them out?
Try to talk to him. And we still need to let that one guy out.
You want to go talk to him, Istval? You're the talkie guy.
Since we're out of combat, I'm going to lay on hands this guy that's bleeding out over here. 1 point.
Okay. 1 point. Okay. You see his cheek mend up.
I mean, it's scarred over, but it's, you know,
It's horrifically scarred. It's just mended.
he's not hemorrhaging anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to karate chop him in the neck for real this time.
You just hear
Sleep.
you just as his breathing slows.
I'm going to look at the orcs. Hail and well met, orcs.
The orcs repeat back to you a language you do not understand.
Doth thou speaketh common, orcs?
The orcs continue to talk back at you in orc.
Well, funny, because I actually know orcs, so what are they saying?
You do know orc?
I do.
I'm gonna look at your sheet.
I know common and orc. Those are my 2 languages. And I know orc because backstory something.
I thought you knew
Orc.
Dwarvish because of backstory.
I know dwarvish because actually right now I don't know dwarvish because I'm not wearing the belt.
They gave you the dwarf belt because of reasons.
Yep. Because
Oh
of-
wow, you actually do know orc. They are saying
Hell, Grump.
they're just like, we must kill. You didn't let us kill him.
In common. Guys, I don't think we should let them out. We should let them stay put.
Yeah, I don't want to tussle with them. I don't think they bother us more than they would help us. That's my guess. They're uncontrollable madmen.
We should probably just put them down for the greater good.
For the greater good.
We don't have time for this.
Well, I don't
We
want to
need
go
go.
that
We
far.
don't have time to be killing people that don't matter right now. We need to be getting out of here and finding out why we're in jail in the first place.
All right, let's let Steve out. This guy right here, Steve.
The guy that
The one
didn't
in
want
front.
to get out
Was that his name, Steve?
is
Steve?
Oh, Steven, we're here to let you out.
Knock, knock.
I unlock his door because I have the key.
The door opens and he says, "Is it safe?"
I told you, we're the A team.
Relatively?
Sure. As
The
safe as it
door's
looks right now.
screaming.
He cries with joy.
Well,
Let's-
when you're with us, this is like a 3 on the danger scale, so don't worry.
Let's check on these 2 guys too, just to see what's
Three
going
out
on.
of what?
I don't know.
So you're checking on the other guys.
Yeah, let's. That guy might
Uh,
not be dead.
The cell that you're in front of, the one to the right, the guy is curled up in a ball, just rocking back and forth, and he is just muttering. He's just
Yeah, that guy,
no more experiment. No more.
he's broken.
Well, maybe we can fix him.
Maybe we don't have time for that.
Do we have time to drag him around?
No. we
I'd
gotta
like
go.
to. I'd like to play. Come on, get over here with the key.
I'll throw the key at you. You can deal with this. We gotta go.
All right, I'm unlocking the door.
Okay, the door is unlocked.
I'm moving swiftly. I'm not like moseying along. I'm walking with purpose. I'm gonna walk over to this guy and I'm gonna do 1 point of lay on hands. I'm gonna touch his forehead.
Okay.
Bites your finger off.
It doesn't seem to do much. He continues to rock and mutter, and he keeps saying, "No more experiment. No more.
Holy shit! Did we just wake up and we're in the Matrix?
I'm gonna give him a good slap on the back of the head, and I'm gonna like snap out of it.
He just continues. He is
Oh,
utterly
well.
broken.
This guy's
I
fried.
think this guy is fried. Yeah,
Let's.
All right, I'm gonna check on this other guy.
he's dead.
Jesus Christ! You have to check.
he
on
actually
every
dead?
NPC.
I thought we established he was dead.
I need to take
No.
his pulse.
He is very much alive. He is just unconscious.
I'm gonna heal him for 1
Well,
point.
what is this new
One
chapter in your life where you're checking everybody like this?
This is the
I
path of
remember-
redemption. I'm
I
trying,
remember
I'm
the-
trying to play.
I remember the Therese Savalle was just like, we should just break his knuckles.
Hafen is starting to wonder if this is really Sir Estival.
I'm trying to walk the straight path.
You were so
Yeah.
murderous, and this is your path to redemption.
he rouses it. He says, no more, please, no more.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I tried. Let's beat it.
That's this. Yeah, I know. Come on, let's go.
Are you sure you don't want to like check on the rest of them? You
That
don't-
was all of them.
you
Well,
don't
that was
wanna
all
go-
of them except the orcs.
You want to go talk to the orcs again in their cage?
Let's just go.
Is there any oil around?
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
No oil.
There's clearly booze in the or on that table though.
So that's flammable,
I mean,
and there's
Yes.
fire source.
There's probably torches. It's a dungeon.
yeah, there's torches hanging about.
All right, let's torch the orcs and get out of here.
Oh my god, are you serious?
We have places to be. We
gotta
spent
torch
half an
these
hour
orcs.
with you investigating corpses and killing orcs.
And you really go from compassionate to hurtful very quickly. I think
Hey,
you
let's
should see something about that.
let's check the chamber pots. and see.
Search for traps.
Maybe there's a hidden door. Let's try to find it. All right, let's get out of here.
We run up the stairs.
There's a door at the north end of the stairs. Do you open the door?
Yes, quickly.
The door is locked.
Put the key in.
Put the key in. The door opens into another room. You see stairs that continue up into a room further, but then you also see doors to the left and the right.
Oh jeez, my camera's in the way.
Let's check the doors.
Which door would you like to check? That one right there?
The left door.
The
Actually,
left.
I'd like to listen to put my head up against the door just to listen first.
Okay. Roll me an investigate.
While he's doing that, I'm kicking the other one down.
Oh, son of a gun.
You don't hear anything on
Come
the
on.
other side.
Ever again.
And then as you hear silence, you just hear come from the other side. As the door flies off the hinges and crashes into the wall of the far side.
Don't mind them, Eldrin.
We run in screaming.
I see
These men are perfectly insane.
I put my hand up for serious and then I point at what I think is blood on the ground,
Yes.
and I put my finger to my lips after I crashed the door down.
Like you're thinking.
And then Hafen just steps in.
Well,
Hafen standing right there, Hafen sees a chest in the far end of the room.
I
Oh,
say,
hey, there's a chest over there.
Don't feed the
"What?"
mimic.
And then I run.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I run for the
As you run in, there's no one else in the room, but you see a chest.
a chest in a blood-soaked room. This is obviously treasure.
You don't have any armor, and you have... Well, you do have a sword.
And I pry open the chest with the sword.
I'm right behind you.
Go ahead. Kill me.
I'm going
mimic.
back for Eldrin.
You don't want to try any of the keys. You just immediately try to pry the chest open.
That's a good point. I take a key and I shove it in the mimic's mouth.
After a few tries of the keys on the key ring, you successfully open the treasure chest. And as you open it, a light shines out as you realize It's everybody's gear.
Excellent.
So we did not start howling like apes and pounding on the chest.
Let's do a quick cut scene of us getting all our armor ready, Power
Yeah,
Ranger
Fade
style.
to black, come back on. Everybody's kind of tugging on some gear as they kind of sure themselves up. You are fully equipped now.
Arena, it's on inside out.
Nah, it always looks this way.
Oh, okay.
It's actually inside out, but he's not
The
gonna.
tag goes on the outside?
Yeah,
Okay.
it does totally.
A thong arena, really?
What? Oh, good. All right, let's go. Is Eldrin's gear in there?
Nope, just your gear.
Well, that's unfortunate for you, Eldrin. Here, you can have my longsword.
Where are
I
your
have
feet?
two.
Soldier?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, let's keep going. We got to find this guy's men. And we have to get out of here.
Go, Chuck.
All right, you still have the room
gonna
to the
open
north and the door to the west.
We're gonna click it open. Click.
Do you want to click it open?
Click.
Or do you want me to open it?
Whoever has the keys. I thought I had them, but you take them.
All right, I kick it open.
I chuck the keys at Arena.
The door flies off the hinges and crashes against the far side of the wall. You notice that this very much looks like the room of someone very official, probably the captain's room. There are various barrels, other things around the room, but in the center there is a table with papers on them.
You want to see if he has any pictures of his kids so you can feel bad about that one too?
I grab the papers, throw them in the bag of holding. We don't have time for this.
You don't want to read anything?
No, I'm taking it all with us.
Wait, we might need to read something. Is there any, what's the
This
most
is a
top?
prison break, not a we're moseying out of the prison super slow.
Well,
Well, we
we've
still
already,
have
we've
to
already
get
dealt
this
with the
guy.
guards.
We got to get this guy's. We're gonna have to find this guy's guys. So
We dealt with some of
I-
the guards.
I would like to read, at least glance at it, skim through it just to know who we're dealing with. So, I'm not going to try and save a bunch of evildoers, but if they're neutral or good,
Sure. Okay, so you're going to
Rather
read
not-
some of it?
yeah, I'd rather not kill everybody.
Yeah. So you
Really?
pull out one of the papers. You pull out one of the papers, and it looks like it has been written recently. The ink hasn't completely dried. And on it, it looks like
Human blood.
human written, "Die, Bart, die." It is. It looks like it was penned by probably whoever was presiding over this tiny ass dungeon that you guys easily overtook. And it says, "Ozark's trap was set, and the adventurers fell for it. Yolanda, Eastaval, and Hafen have been captured. Armin's whereabouts are currently unknown, though. The party was traveling with a fourth, but we do not know who this is. They have been locked up as well, but Hamun will not be pleased to learn about Armin's escaped capture. We need to find him. Ozark is already displeased that he somehow got away." And the note ends.
I take back all of my healing. Let's go kill the guards.
So we got some sort of hillbilly after us.
That was hard.
Well, this is good. He doesn't know that there's been fusion, but they know who I look like now, so that's unfortunate.
He looks just like Jason Bateman. We'll know the captain when we see Jason Bateman.
All right, let's run. We got places to be, things to kill.
Yep, let's sprint.
As you're in the next room, you see two doors, one on the eastern wall, one on the western wall.
Check the one on the left first.
All right, I kick it open.
Skadoosh.
Roll me a strength on this one.
Ooh, we got a tough door.
Team kick.
Team kick. As soon as I find my character sheet. You said strength?
Yeah. You both kick that door. You wind back and just full force kick it.
We break
The door
both
goes-
ankles.
The door goes flying off the hinges.
It's now a projectile weapon.
It is now a projectile weapon. On the other side, as it goes flying, you just hear, "Ugh!" as a guard goes crashing into the wall, being smushed by the door on the other side.
Oh, see, the door's already smashed on him. That's excellent.
These guards are great. They just stand against the door. I love these guys.
All right, I step in and I look around.
You step in and you look around. This is very clearly a torture room, but you notice a door to the north. You see a table in the center with a pool of blood on the ground.
All right, this is apparently the guard of the torture room. There's a room to the north. That's probably the lavatory. I go and peek around the corner. Is there a door?
There's a door in front of you.
Not
I don't know if it
anymore.
shows up very well for you.
Not anymore.
Now,
You
when we
kick
do
the
a-
door. Yeah,
When we do a team kick, we lock arms
yeah.
and just straight up like donkey kick it.
I like it. I like it. All right. You donkey kick the door, and the door busts open. It breaks off one of the hinges, but doesn't fully separate. I know the room looks empty, but there is a staircase that leads up.
This might be the way out, guys. I don't know why they put the torture room next to the exit, though. That seems kind of odd.
Well,
Maybe it was the limitations of the dungeon design.
Maybe it's a pit where they dispose of bodies.
They drop the bodies down the stairs, like, torture this guy next.
All right. This is a great stopping point.
Wait, there was one more door.
yeah.
Another
Do you
one.
want to go check the other door?
Well, let's kick that puppy open real fast.
Boom, kick.
Boom, kick. The door flies open, and you see 3 guards laying inside.
Oh, son of a gun.
Oh,
They immediately get up.
well, I immediately Vorpal sword one of them.
Assassination.
This is like the Lord of the Rings scene where there's the pillows are bursting feathers everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I step in and gently shut the door behind us.
You're in here with us now.
Picture this. You two bust in. Hafen gingerly walks in and shuts the door behind him. All of a sudden, we hear screaming, we hear yelling, we hear thrashing about the room. Things breaking, vases shattering against the wall. Hafen opens the door back up, and the 3 guards are on the ground.
Ripped to shreds.
And we walk out like, good work, guys.
All
Don't
right,
forget Yolanda.
I've got her on my shoulder.
Okay. Because her token is down by her cell. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys are about to ascend to the next level. And this is a great stopping point because this is also all I have planned up to. So now I actually have to do some work for next week.
Did we go too fast, or
No.
Did you not? Okay.
No, because I did all of this an hour before session.
Our pacing was perfect.
Your pacing was chef's kiss.
I've
In
been
fact,
doing
it
that a bunch lately.
It probably would have gone faster if D was here. So probably good that at least one person didn't show. I would have just padded it out more.
I think combat can be slower with more people,
Yeah.
but we were naked, so.
You were naked for about half of it.
All right.
Well, most of it, actually. So,
I'm gonna kill
all right,
the
we will stop there, and we will find out where those stairs go next week.